shout out to Mark and Felicia. We just got contributing writers, so it's not just me writing anymore. So I'll have them to really support and help me out, and it's not just my opinion anymore. So that's good to kind of diversify that, and it gives me a little breathing
right.
room,
I bet
so
that's
I'm not
a
writing
relief.
everything.
Yeah, you just brought them on, right? Like very recently?
Yeah, I just brought them on, but I've been kind of connecting with both of them. But yeah, I just brought them on, and it just, everything seemed right. And other than SneakVibing, I write for the Challenger News. So like I have a whole another kind of like obligation on the side, and that has helped me network with a lot of people too. So it's just crazy. Shout out to Queen City again. I haven't written for them recently, but write for them, they have connections. So it's just like everything that I have done in the past and connecting with people really has helped me now trying to get things done.
What has it been like, though, even in this short time, bringing these two folks on to your baby, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is it difficult to delegate things to them? Like, what are some issues that you've had with it, or are they just super easy?
They're great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great. There's nothing else I can ask for from them. They share their opinions. They do what they do. And the thing I love about them is that Felicia, she's in the mental health field. So she kind of she loves music, but she looks at music from a mental health standpoint. So she brings a whole nother perspective. Mark, he's like just a super culture kid. He loves pop culture, loves video games, loves music and hip hop. So he brings a different perspective, and he's a guy, obviously, so he'll just naturally bring a different perspective. So I love that. But they're great. We're actually having a meeting tomorrow, so shout out to you guys. But they're great, man. Like it's been a short time, but I'm really excited to have them on. They're just great people. I love their perspectives. We've chatted a lot, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to have them on. And it just it makes me woo-saw a little bit too, because it's like, okay, I don't have to, I still do a lot of stuff, but it's like I can delegate these things, and I want them to kind of discover Buffalo for themselves too, because they know their people in Buffalo, but they can kind of branch out. So they're covering people. I think Mark is covering someone he knows, but Felicia is covering a new artist that I showed her, and the artist did a project where she really was talking internally about her experience, and I thought this would be great for Felicia to cover because she's in the mental health field. I think she's going to school to be like a mental health specialist. So yeah, so I thought that would be great for her. But I'm excited. Overall, I'm excited to have them on. I really haven't had any struggles yet. I mean, it's still kind of early, but my main thing is really just getting like finances and resources in order so I can bring them on, making SneakVibing a business, so that I can pay people that I treasure to do amazing things. So that's really like the hump. It's just more of like logistic stuff right now.
Do you feel kind of, what's the word? Maybe responsible in some way, bringing people onto your business now?
Oh yeah, I feel very responsible, and that's why I keep going back to the discipline thing. Is that like, I'm like, okay, so. Because some things, I'm only accountable to myself, and obviously everybody knows that could be a little slippery slope sometimes. But when you're accountable with other people and you have deadlines and stuff, you have to, or you're saying like you're going to do this and you don't do it, people see that. So you want to be someone that people can rely on and you can be accountable. So I realized like, organizing my day, schedule. I used to never like have a schedule. I'll just be like, okay, I know I'm going to do this today. Now I need a schedule because every day there's 2-3 things I have to do, and mainly involving SneakVibing. So yeah, I definitely feel responsible. Yeah.
Right, because now you got people on. But I wonder, it's only a matter of time before you're able to do everything that you want to do, I imagine, because you're growing at a pretty good rate, I bet.
It's insane. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Sometimes I'll go on my Instagram and I'm like, 200 notifications, like what? So, or the DMs just get crazy. So it's like really, like the first thing in the day is like going over social media and really engaging with everybody, connecting, sending DMs, sending requests, whatever. So I realized like, yeah, you really, and that's another thing. I have responsibility to that.
Yeah.
Because as soon as, it's funny, someone actually, and they tagged me in it. There was a hip hop show and I wasn't there, and someone tagged me in it and was like, SneakVibing isn't here? And I'm like, dang, y'all clocking me already? So it's like people expect me to be at places, to be doing things, whatever. If I'm not there, it's like weird, like, oh.
Right.
So I just realized, and that's another thing, when my uncle was here last night, that was something he was saying, like, people have this expectation of you and what you, because this is your job, but they think that you do this 24/7. So I just started realizing that he did drop some gems too, but yeah, I'm starting to realize that, like, yeah, this is a full-time responsibility.
Yeah, seriously.
thing.
I didn't want to get like too vulnerable or anything, but do you ever get worried when you have, 100 or whatever DMs from different artists that want to be on your platform and stuff? Are you worried that maybe people are just going to want to take so much from you? Or are you just so focused on building people up that that's not really on your radar?
Yeah, I've already kind of been feeling like people will DM me, like so many people will DM me like, can I get a write up? Can I be in your SneakVibing series? Can I, whatever? And I'm just like, I'll get back to you. I'm kind of working on these things right now. I'll get back to you. But I know that's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Like, so I think there in the back of my mind, it's a little repressed right now, but in the back of my mind, it's like, man, you're gonna really have to figure this out. And I'm sure by that time I'll have a team. I'll have someone kind of delegating everything, going through my DMs and stuff. But I'm really focused on building people up, and I have like this aggressive, it sounds weird, but like this aggressive, like focusing on the positive, because I feel like I'm naturally, just growing up, I'm naturally like a negative and really introverted person. It's really music that has brought me out of my shell, but I'm really focusing on building people up.